And good morning and welcome to VSA Couple 5 Minute Morning Miner. It's Wednesday, the 17th of May. The sun's shining yet again, and there's a slightly cold northerly wind. Morning, Paul. How are you?
I'm very well. Yeah, it's another bright sunny day like yesterday, looks like. Hopefully it warms up some more still.
Yeah, I noticed the one or two weaker commodity prices today. Gold slipped below $2,000. Silver's slipped below $24. I don't think we need to read anything into that particularly, but just a tad of weakness. Lithium's still going up though.
Yeah,
Don't you got any views on that in general, Paul?
yeah, I think it's a little bit disappointing, I think, for as far as retail investors are concerned, and it's certainly as far as junior exploration companies concerned, that this rally in the gold silver prices weakened or faded off because there'd been a lot of speculation that this might be the move that pushes it on into the next level of pricing for a lot of people that were looking for $30 silver, for instance, and for the gold price to move well above 2,200. So I think a lot of disappointed people at this point.
Oh, we don't like disappointed people. I'm sure it'll bounce back up and they'll then be happy again. Anyway, let's move on to news flow this morning, Paul. What do you want to start off with on?
Oh, this deal here from Wheaton Precious Metals, which is also London listed. Ought to talk about that one. This is with Lumina Gold, the TSX Gold developer. Wheaton has taken down a streaming deal on the Carangas gold deposit, and what it does is it essentially is a construction capital prepayment for Lumina that Wheaton is making here. Wheaton will pay Lumina upfront cash consideration of $300 million in a series of tranches in order to get about 6.6% of the payable gold until 700,000 ounces of gold is produced, and then 4.4% thereafter. Rather small amount of gold from the total of the it will be producing, but the key point for Wheaton is how cheap it'll be for them, and it'll be about 24,000 ounces of gold a year, and they'll only be paying about 20% of the spot price at the particular time of delivery. So for the life of the contract, so that's very cheap ounces for them to be acquiring, and with Wheaton having the cash up front to deliver helps prevent a lot of shareholder dilution for aluminum. So it looks like a good deal all around.
I mean, one of the interesting things, of course, in the mining space is that it's all done by mining specialist mining funds who tend to do royalties and debt structures and things. It's so difficult to get what I describe as equity out of institutions who really find mining such a difficult sector, which is such a shame because it does leave it in a handful of players who rule the roost and basically decide which project's going to happen or not. But there we go. Okay, carry on, Paul.
Yep, we also had a performance update from ASX listed Galena Mining on their trying to get their ramp up of the Abra lead zinc mine there in Australia after the weather related underperformance of the past several weeks. And their May numbers are showing very good progress in that regard, that they've gotten production rates up at or near design capacity per what they had intended. So management at this point feeling very confident that with the good weather and no further development problems underground, that they should be able to meet their production rates as planned, and that will keep the bankers happy. Happy as well, I think.
Oh, we love a happy banker. Uh,
Tubani Tubani Resources, the ASX listed explorer in southern Mali, also announced a new discovery today. This is one they call Cobata West from and is west of their main deposit and apparently parallel. That's why they called it that. And it's got some. They announced it specifically because it is demonstrating it has ore zone continuity between sections drilled, and it has grades similar as well to Kabata Main. So it will ultimately, as oxide mineralization, be added into the mine plans, I think, at this point. And we're talking about intervals that they announced so far in the 1 to 10 meter range that are grading in excess of 1.25 grams per ton.
Yeah, not much news out on the UK front, but it's maybe worth mentioning, not mining, but it's natural resources. But there's been a bid for Egdon Resources that we act for. It's actually by Petrichor, a scheme of arrangement. So actually, we're sort of doing all the work there. Nearly 100% premium, not quite, just shy of it. So yet another UK stock leaving the UK equity markets. We're going to have to, as I said the other day, we're going to have to start looking at the FT30 again, Paul. We won't actually have 100 stocks in the market. We're not careful the way things are going. There we go. Right, that'll do. We'll catch up again tomorrow. Thanks.
Very good. See you then.